There was a huge propaganda in every news channel you see. Every Indian media channel had blasted the news to every nook and corner saying that Dr. Zakir Naik was charged in terror funding and money laundering cases.
Zakir Naik's close business associate Amir Abdul Manan Gazdar, who was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in a money laundering case against Naik and his NGO, has told the NIA that he was given 148.9 crore rupees in cash by Naik's manager.
And not just Zakir Naik's aid, he also said that his modus operandi was to form shell companies and trust and use them to make big money transfers.
As it emerges that the Dhaka terrorists were influenced by the radical preacher Zakir Naik, sources in the Home Ministry now telling your channel that the controversial preacher is on the radar of the intel agents.
Zakir Naik says he does not know who Osama bin Laden is. Presumably because his Salafi paymasters won't like it. This terror inspiration says I have not done enough research on Osama bin Laden.
Let's first talk about terror funding. Now yet another fresh allegation on Dr. Zakir Naik, saying that Zahran Hashmi, who was responsible for the terror attack in Sri Lanka recently, was inspired by Dr. Zakir Naik. I would say that if one of us uses common sense and thinks, then it would be crystal clear to him that there was an issue with the man who wrongly presumed Dr. Zakir Naik's message. Although Dr. Zakir Naik was very clear with his message that suicide bombing where innocent human beings are killed is haram. Or any terrorist activity, if a person does, is haram. It was an issue with the Zahran Hashmi's mentality or Zahran Hashmi's thoughts that he himself is responsible. You can't blame someone else. For example, if I say that I'm a huge fan of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, and tomorrow I go and commit a crime, and if I say that I'm inspired by Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, will that be justified on the part of media to say that Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is responsible for the terror attack committed by me? The answer is no. It would be said that, are you crazy? Are you mad? Please visit a psychiatrist, because it is well known that Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is known as a voice of peace and human values. But look, when the same message of peace and human values is given by Dr. Zakir Naik, the world would never consider it, especially the media, because they are afraid of Dr. Zakir Naik. They are afraid that what if Dr. Zakir Naik start reverting each and every person to Islam, and there are millions till today who have reverted to Islam all over the world with his effective speeches.
Sister, do you believe that there is one God?
Yes.
Would you like to say it in Arabic?
Yes.
Ashhadu
Ashhadu
Allah
La ilaha illallah
wa ashhadu
Ashhadu
anna
Anna
Muhammadan
Muhammadan
abduhu
Abdul
wa rasuluhu.
The Indians must be proud that we have such a personality from the Indian soil, who is Mr. Dr. Zakir Naik, who is quite famous in the world for his talent-filled speeches which are on haq, which are on truth. And I'm 100% sure that those who have actually watched the videos of Dr. Zakir Naik, they would never, ever commit any terrorist attack. Audience, let's talk about money laundering. I have nothing to say in this regard because it was crystal clear on 1st of January 2018 that a news came from a news channel named On News 18, which is again a channel which always is always against Dr. Zakir Naik, spreading false news. But this time it was telling the truth. Let me get you guys to the video on Dr. Zakir Naik. Please watch
looking
it.
into the Islamic preacher Zakir Naik's case has stopped the Enforcement Directorate from attaching the properties of the Islamic preacher. The Money Laundering Appellate Tribunal has ordered a status quo. It has restrained the Enforcement Directorate from taking possession of Zakir Naik's schools in Chennai and his commercial properties in Mumbai. The tribunal has also pulled up the Enforcement Directorate over its probe against Naik and his Islamic Research Foundation, that is the IRF. The tribunal went further, asking there are 10 Babas with properties worth thousands of crores. But have you really acted against any of them? You have done nothing against Asaram Bapu.
There is not a single court in the world, anywhere in the world, including India, which has passed a verdict against me. I want to repeat. There is not a single court anywhere in the world, not even anywhere in India, which has passed a verdict against me. Yes, complaints, thousands. There are thousands of complaints against me, FIR filed against me, not a single verdict against me.
Justice Manmohan Singh grilled the Enforcement Director ED for not acting against tens of Hindu Babas preachers who amassed 10,000 crores and facing criminal charges like rapes, such as Swami Asaram Bapu.